My name is Sabrinaharvey, and tonight I'll be talking to you why I feel abortion is appropriate. I'd like to thank each and every one of you all for coming out to listen to my speech tonight. What is an abortion? Is abortion appropriate or is it wrong? Could it be dangerous? About 20% of women each year have an abortion, whether it be illegal or legal. The case Jane versus Roe established a law where the 14th Amendment established a person having rights to do whatever they please to do to themselves. It was a right to privacy. They tried the First Amendment and the Second Amendment, but those laws failed because those were like due process laws and laws that give them rights. And those laws did not fit the law for that. Abortion is the termination of pregnancy of an embryo or expulsion of a fetus within the first 12 weeks of gestation. There are two types of abortion. There's induced abortion when it's induced by a medical doctor, and then that's spontaneous abortion where the abortion just occurs due to a placenta separating from the embryo sac. But there are different procedures in which you can have an abortion. There are three reasons why I feel abortion is appropriate. One reason is rape or incest, financially strapped, or mental or physical disabilities. If you were raped by your brother or your uncle, you would not want to go around telling everybody that you had sex with your brother or your uncle then raped you and you had a child. This has a toll on the psyche, so you would want to go ahead and have an abortion and not have the burden of life on you for that reason. And financially, inability to take care of the child, the baby, you may have to go to the state and ask for care for the child, or you may have to ask your family to assist you in raising a child. And then there is also, you may be too young to go out and get a job, you may be underage and have to have assistance from your mom or dad, and then that causes a burden there on the family and causes financial resources to come out of the home. And being young and getting pregnant, you're not mentally stable enough to handle a child because you have to stay up all night and take care of the child, and they may be crying and whining throughout the day, and then you have to get up in the morning, you may have a test. So high percentage rate says that teens fall out of school due to young teens fall out of school because of getting pregnant. 30% rate of teens get pregnant each year, and there are at least 18 percentile where they're in the black community, where the mom refuses to give the child contraceptives or anything so they can prevent getting pregnant because they believe in their heads that that's giving them permission to actually go ahead and have sex. And then there's medical or mental reasons not to support abortion. What if a lady was like 40-something years old and she has to go out and have an amniocentesis and come back that the child may have spina bifida? Spina bifida is a disorder where the organs are kind of outside of the structure, the skeletal structure, and there are numerous surgeries that you have to accommodate the person with spina bifida. And then what if it's Down syndrome? Down syndrome is a disorder where the child is born with short nose, dysfunctional features, and their life expectancy is about 25 years old. Would you want to live with knowing that your child is going to die at age 25? So that's the maximum life expectancy for a child with Down syndrome. And then there's also when the baby aborts itself is when you're pregnant inside your tubes. If you're pregnant inside the tubes, the baby is inevitably going to die anyway because they can't survive. And the egg is supposed to be planted inside of the uterus, not the fallopian tubes. So the baby can't thrive anyway. And I would just like for each one of y'all I request that if this situation ever knocks on your door, that you keep an open mind to the situation and be an individual and think for yourself. Believe it or not, every situation is different. And there are other reasons for an abortion other than the financial instability, incest or rape, or medical reasons. On my board I have other reasons why. Actually, when an abortion occurs, it's not really a human life either. It's not even a human to any of us. And abortion should not be used as a contraceptive measure either. So on my board here, Jesus forgives and Jesus heals. That means if you do make a mistake, God does forgive you. So you have the right to choose life or not life. And down here is a little scripture on embryo, about probably like maybe 3 to 4 months right here. You can start seeing the human features, but before all that, you see nothing but just coil up like little worms or something. Again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you all for coming out and listening, and I thank you all. Are there any questions?